Hello everyone, in today's video I want us to have a look at pro swings versus amateur swings. And really what's spearheaded this conversation is that I overheard someone say the other day that I would not have a lesson with this guy because he teaches you to swing like a pro. Now, what is really important for you to understand here is that in reality, golf pros don't swing the way they do because they are golf pros. Rather, they are golf pros because they swing in the manner which they do, right? So when you think of a golf swing, what is its function? Its function is to be able to improve contact, distance, direction. Separately, together, it has to be one or all of those three that you're working towards at any given point in time with your swing, right? So again, I'll say it one more time. You are an amateur golfer, and as such, you need to make your swing better in order to be able to satisfy those three functions: contact, distance, direction, because ultimately that's what's going to enable you to play the game better and shoot lower scores. So I repeat, golf pros don't swing the way they do because they are golf pros. Rather, they are golf pros because they swing the way that they do. So I would never say to swing specifically like any given player on tour, right? There are different things, different strengths that they all have. And I might use one piece of one player's swing to demonstrate something and one piece from another player's swing to demonstrate something else, to bring the concepts together. So I would always use a very good player swing, an elite player swing, in order to show something that I would like the pupil, the golfer, to be able to achieve. So if we take a really simple one, if we take the arm straight, absolutely, when you watch the world's best players, when they come through past the ball here at P9, then they do have their arms really relatively straight. There's not much bend in them at all. From this view, you'll see the elbows are really quite close together, right? And this is a clear differentiator between pro golfers and higher handicapped golfers who, when they come through the ball here, invariably have their arms bent and they have a large amount of room between their elbows as their arms have flexed like so. If you're working on this move, if I show you, for example, a picture of an expert golfer with the arm straight here, it's not unachievable for you. It's something that you have to do if you want to play better golf. What are the arms straight going to enable you to do here? Well, they're going to enable you to swing in a consistent arc around your body, for one thing. If your arms are forever flexing like this through the ball, then it's as though the golf ball was a different distance away from you all the time. If your arms are flexing, it's as though the ball was a different distance away from you every time. So that's obviously going to have an effect on how well you're able to contact the ball. If your arms are flexing, it's going to have an effect on your club path. If I start to flex my arms coming through the ball, it's going to tend to make my motion more out to in, like so. If I keep my arms straighter, the club head will stay moving outwards for longer. So it's going to affect your direction. And it's also going to affect your distance, right? Because if your arms are flexing like this through the ball, your radius is shorter, and there's a very good chance that you're adding loft to the club as you come through the ball. So a simple move like that, being able to keep the arms nice and straight through the ball, is going to enable you to make better contact, hit the ball further, and control the curvature better. It's going to turn you not necessarily into a professional golfer, but it's going to increase your ball striking skills. It's going to make you more of a player. So I know all the golf pros do this. What is limiting you from doing it? In reality, absolutely nothing other than an increased awareness of having to do this, of having to swing the arm straight, and practice being able to do it. What I always say to people, because I feel like changing a golf swing's picture is actually a really simple task, and even a high handicap, to get them to swing the arm straight and just make this basic motion and stop here is actually relatively simple. Now, very often that golfer will say, well, that feels really alien, that feels really difficult, I'm not sure I like that. Watch the picture looks great, the numbers on TrackMan suddenly light up, the golf ball likes it, even though that golfer might still only be doing it in a miniature swing at a slower motion. And what that golfer needs to do is reverse the trend to think, oh, that's difficult, I don't like it, and try and put a positive slant on it. For example, instead of using difficult, awkward, use a simple word like different. It's different. That's all it is. It's different, and you need to work towards it. Or it's new. It's new, and I'm going to work towards it. So if you think of the basic motions of a golf swing, the key principles, having your weight forwards, swinging in an arc around the body on a tilted angle, having the handle forwards as you hit the golf ball, having a relatively steady axis with your head so it's not going backwards and forwards and up and down excessively. All of those things are actually very, very achievable, and you will have a lower handicap. You will play your best golf if you're able to put them into practice. So if you're starting right from the get-go saying, I can't do those things, then you are forever limiting what you can do in the game of golf. You are not going to get any better, no matter what standard you are. Currently, you're not going to be heading in the right direction. And really, those key principles are the only way to be able to demonstrate those functions, making good contact, hitting the ball far enough, controlling the curvature. So if you don't do them, again, just forget about trying to get any better, which in reality, to my mind, is really a shame, because I do feel like everyone, and I mean this, I mean everyone, can play better golf than they do today. If you have any questions, let me know. Play your best.